Yeah, this is about Mr. Vegas right now. Got a lot of S-StarTV, the whole thing sell off.
You know what it is, S-StarTV. My name's DJ Double, and right now I'm here with a veteran in the reggae game, an international superstar, and a MOBO award winner, a man by the name of Mr. Vegas. Welcome to the UK, sir.
Yeah, man. Bless, man. Thanks for having me here.
How was the journey over?
It was cool, and I slept the whole flight, so.
You're lucky. I never get to sleep on planes. So, it's not your first time in the UK?
No. I've been here quite a few times. I've been coming here for the past, 12 years.
And how do you like it here?
Yeah, man, England is real cool, real cool. I got a big following here in England. I have a lot of success with my music here in England.
No doubt, man. So, I mean, it's a known fact, obviously, that dancehall, especially your music, is massive across the whole of Europe, not just in the UK. Compared to the rest of Europe, how do you find the UK fans?
Well, because there's a big Jamaican audience here, and Caribbean people, you find that sometimes you hear performing, it feels like you're in Jamaica or in the base market of New York and Miami, because there's a strong, following of Jamaicans, here that follows the music, so whenever you come here to do a concert, it feels like you're home. So that's the vibe I get here when I perform here in England.
It's good, man. I like that. So let's talk about your music. You're a very versatile artist within dancehall and reggae, from stuff you can do like one-drop reggae, right, but then you can also do the real up-tempo, heavy club beats. What's your favorite kind of style to record?
Well, it's always the up-tempo stuff. I can't get away from that because that's what the ladies enjoy. That's like dance floor records. But we like to change it up sometimes and get some of the Rastafarian involved, and some of the older folks that listen to songs like Do You Know and Sweet Jamaican and those type of songs.
Just to reach out to everybody. Right. So I read somewhere, I need you to confirm this, your first single, Nike Air, I heard that you recorded that with a broken jaw.
Well, my jawbone was broken 5 weeks before I recorded that song, and I took the wires out before they were supposed to be taken out, and I went to the studio the same morning, and I was basically singing through my teeth, because I could not speak properly, so that song was recorded, like when it was, just about healing. Yeah. Just like now I have to put like wires in to correct the broken jawbone, what it did, so it was just recorded basically, when I was getting better.
So just to think the success from that tune, because that was the one really that catapulted you into the public, and just to think that was done with a broken jaw, that's hats off to that one, definitely, man. So, I mean, the one that most people will know you for is Heads High, of course. Did you expect, when you were recording that and writing that tune, did you expect it to be as big as it is? Because it's still relevant now, of course.
Well, Heads High is like a classic. When you talk about Mr. Vegas, about Heads High, everybody, no, and they, oh, that's Vegas, so yeah. That's like my trademark right there. So when I wrote Heads High, I was just walking on the street and the melody came and I was just singing the melody, and then after I got some lyrics from, some of my nieces came home one day and was talking about some girls who they caught doing some stuff in class, and I was just basically telling them to hold their head high,
Wow, that's big, man. So you never expected it to be as big as it is and still relevant today?
Definitely not. When I had Nike here, I was just hoping for that, to find a song that everyone will be singing it over the world. And when Heads High came, it was just like phenomenal.
That was the one.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, your career span now, you started, Nike Air came in '97, right? So, I mean, you've been well over a decade in the business. And obviously, in that time, the music's evolved. Do you think your style's changed with it?
Well, I changed with the music. I don't just sit around and be like, repeating myself and trying to sound like I sounded 13 years ago. So I changed with the music. I changed with the topics. I changed with the slangs. I changed with the beats. As long as it has that dancehall feel and people can move to it. I'm up on it, Gallus is like, nowadays, I Am Blessed is like forever, you know.
Yeah, of course.
So I change with the music.
And is that something that you kind of consciously do, or does it really like naturally happen just as the music changes, you change?
Well, I have to analyze what's going on out there, and if Mavad and Vybz Kartel is singing a certain style, then I have to find out how can I fit in to what's going on. I'm not gonna just come and sound too old school, you know. And I gotta keep my music, you know, for the youths and the new generation, because I wanna be around, you know, because music is all I know. So I just wanna be around, you know, and to be doing music for a long time.
Absolutely, man. I think you will, definitely. So let's talk about live performances. You've done pretty much every relevant reggae platform, stage, festival, show, everything. Yeah. What's been your most memorable live performance?
Well, I think my most memorable live performance would be Japan Mighty Crown anniversary. It was just like, you know, 40,000 people. This was going crazy, and that's one of the concert that stands out in my mind to this day. You know, that was like really crazy. You know, and I think Kenya, you know, I performed in Kenya to like 80,000 people, and it was just like a sea of brothers and sisters. You know, it was just like, you know, a whole, you know, I could not see the back of the place. Wow. It was just like, you know, a mass of, you know, brothers and sisters.
Mad. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer recording tunes in a studio, or do you prefer the live performance?
Live performance any day, man, any day.
Why? Because
it's just connecting with the fans, and of course when you go into the studio, it's always to find a new song, and sometimes, you know, it might not be successful, but 99% of the time or 100% of the time I'm going to hit the stage. I'm going to find a way to make the show a success. You know, even if there's 5 people, if there's 5,000, if there's 50,000, I'm going to give the same energy. You know, people's going to leave feeling like they paid the money, it was worth paying their money to come see the show.
Yeah, man, that's a sign of a true performer. So in 2008, you announced retirement. But, I mean, in my opinion, you never really went away. I mean, you kind of stayed there, came with hits like I Am Blessed and Gallus and things like that. I mean, what was with the retirement thing?
Well, I was just in a situation where I wasn't feeling a lot of love from the people around me, and you know, I can't do music if it feels like a 9 to 5, you know. You know, if it's gonna be that way, then I'm gonna go look a job. You know, so it just felt like a 9 to 5, and I wasn't having that vibe that I want to put out in the music. But of course, you know, I wanted to go away, but then I Am Blessed came and, you know, had me staying. Yeah. You know, because I didn't even get a chance to make my mind up. You know, I Am Blessed to start pounding the airwaves, and people start calling for shows, and you know, it's my job, and I got kids to feed, so yeah. I can't be sit around and being like lazy and be like, okay, I'm done with this music. You know, if there's a demand for it.
So I Am Blessed kind of relit the fire for you then, and really reignited the whole thing.
I guess the whole title of the song, you know, says everything about it.
Without a doubt, man.
Yeah, I was definitely like, you know, hanging up, you know, this whole, you know, not music, because I would not give up music, but I was just like, I wasn't feeling, you know, like dancehall music, you know, at that point anymore and stuff like that.
No, man, I hear that. So one question I love to ask artists: who out of anyone, dead or alive, would be your ultimate collaboration on a tune?
Well, I would definitely love to do a song with maybe Michael Jackson if he was alive. And of course, you know, you have people like Bob Marley, that, you know, those are like, you know, dreams we wish we could have, you know. As far as people who's alive, you know, like there's quite a few people, like maybe Alicia Keys and, you know, Beyonce maybe, but you know, it depends on who comes along.
Yeah, man, I see that. So is there anything confirmed? Have you got any upcoming collaborations that we should know about right now?
Well, not right now. We're just working on stuff right now. You know, we're doing some work with like local artists, and of course, you know, just doing music. And if there's an opportunity, then we just, you know, make use of that opportunity. You know, but as far as collaboration right now, we have something with Winter Gordon, you know, and Patrice from Trinidad. You know, so we just keep doing music and hope that, you know, something is gonna just pop off big.
Yeah, man, I like that. So quickly going back to Heads High, that was released 98, that's right, and that was released on Greensleeves, which was a UK label, right? So while we're talking about UK, are there any UK artists that you're aware of that you're feeling, you know, dancehall or otherwise?
Well, all the pop artists, you know, I think, you know, is from the UK. You know, on my last research, you know, there was a lot of, you know, UK artists in the pop chart. So that's as much as I know about the UK artists. You know, when I was here, 98, 99, there used to be a lot of, you know, people I used to be more familiar with, like you know, the Spice Girls and those people I used to, you know, hang out with a little bit. You know, like, you know, so, but now I'm not up on the scene like that anymore. So I don't even know who is the dancehall artist here or who's the reggae artist here. I know Gappy Ranks, you know, he's doing his thing. Yeah. You know, so, you know, I'm going to be able to check out his show, because we're going to be on the same show this weekend, right, okay, in 2 of the rows. So, you know, then I'll definitely get to see what's going on with that.
Yeah, man, and I mean, I've literally just got back from Jamaica, and one thing I noticed that Tinie Tempah is the man right now, just worldwide, and his tunes was getting hammered in pretty much every single club that I went to. Are you aware of Tinie Tempah?
Nah.
It's not important, it's fine. So, I mean, I want to move on to something else as well. Your song, Black and Proud. There's a whole thing, everyone in the UK right now is talking about the whole Vybz Kartel cake soap thing. What's your opinion on that? Is Black and Proud a statement to Kartel about the cake soap?
In the last days, men will start bleaching out their faces and look like zombies.
Black and proud, say it out loud, say it out loud. Black and proud, say it out loud, say it out loud. Because me now bleach out my skin, me now bleach, you look like na brown in me now. Bleach out my skin, me now bleach, you look like na brown in me.
Now, Black and Proud is just a statement to the people that are proud to be black. You know, I'm just saying, if someone can be proud of bleaching their skin, I can be proud of my blackness as well. And people that, you know, whatever race you are, you know, it's just loving yourself as a person. You know, and I just think people just need to, black people just need to, you know, be more positive towards, you know, their own race, you know, than trying to change your own self to look like someone else. You know, when you look in the mirror, if you're not liking what you're seeing, then there's a psychological problem with that. You know, so I just think black people just need to love themselves, you know.
I see that, man, definitely. So the video is for Black and Proud I'm talking about is out now?
Yeah, man, definitely. The video is Black and Proud is out. It's all over the internet. You just put in Black and Proud Mr. Vegas and it will pop up.
That's right. We're going to post that up on S-StarTV, so make sure you watch out for that. Now, let's get on to the final thing. Other future projects. So you've just mentioned you come to the UK, you're doing a show with Gappy Ranks at Tudor Rose in London. What about the future, the rest of 2011? What does it hold for Mr. Vegas?
Well, we're doing a lot of videos, you know. My label, I'm recording with, like, doing some work with younger artists in Jamaica. And of course, we're just putting out some videos and you know, getting ready to drop, like, we're trying to drop 2 albums, you know, maybe one up-tempo dance and one rubber dub style, because we're trying to get back that rubber dub style in the dancehall market instead of those hip-hop sounding, you know, wannabe reggae beats, you know. So, you know, I'm trying to, like, drop, you know, 2 albums, you know, spontaneously.
I see, man, that's good. So you mentioned some newer Jamaican artists. Right. Have you got any names?
Well, Natel and Chris Montague, you know, those 2 artists is, like, I see them having a big future as singers, you know. So, you know, hopefully, you know, when I showcase them, you know, people will really grab onto what's going on.
Good stuff. I like to see veterans such as yourself bringing through newer artists and bringing through new talent. It's a real good look. So, Mr. Vegas, thank you very much for appearing on S-StarTV with me. This is it, S-StarTV, DJ Double, Mr. Vegas, and we're done.